evening. Need I introduce at the piano, well-known musician, entertainer, raconteur, and all-round blackguard, Teddy Fyffe.
Good evening.
Which must make me Donald Brabbins. If we're looking a little tanned, it's because we've just returned from the continent, where we've been touring our review.
A shoddy piece of work.
Shoddy, but surprisingly lucrative. Last time Fyffe was in Italy, it was in a tank. Isn't that right, sir?
That's right.
He was fleeing from the Allies. He fought with the Nazis, you know. Now, the next song is about the delights or otherwise of neighbours. Love thy neighbour, the good book says, Matthew 5:43. Well, we do believe in upholding the letter and the spirit of the law, don't we, Fyffe?
Quite so, absolutely.
We've been caught red-handed too many times to be cavalier about it. Now, I've got a certain neighbour. I saw her only today. She's well into her 40s.
Or even older, I'd say. She's still got a glint in her eye, a twinkle, a sparkle, a smile.
The honest truth is, I know what I'd do.
If the chance should arise, I would.
Wouldn't you? Yes, I still do, Mrs. Palmer.
She's jolly and sprightly and spry.
She looks like a dear lady, but she's got a wild glint in her eye.
I bet she's really dirty.
She's been several times round the block, where sunken and cool she would turn the air blue, then get down on all fours and latch onto your car. I don't know if any of you are familiar, as we are, with what is known as intercity travel. That is to say, traversing the length and breadth of this sceptred isle by train. A splendid way of getting around, although not without its drawbacks. For one thing, it's very hard to get a decent cup of tea.
And we're resistant to the charms of the tea bag.
Fyffe prefers to take his own flask.
Indeed.
That way he can top it up with whatever he chooses. No need to be on licensed premises. Nor indeed within licensed hours. No, I'm being unfair on him. Poor chap suffers terribly with his digestion. He has what is known as a dyspeptic personality.
I have an angry bowel.
Quite so. And this makes the aforementioned mode of transport a shade inconvenient, which is what this next song is all about. Now, I'm a solid gentleman, as proper as the rest. I'm English through and through, from my socks up to my vest. Along with this comes etiquette, decorum must prevail. Exceptions, though, are sadly met when travelling by rail.
I like a hearty breakfast when alighting on a carriage, but libation and vibration do not make a happy marriage.
A furnace down below that builds and creates pressure, though in the comfort of your home may afford a certain pleasure.
Is anathema in public where there is no turning back.
'Cause the bloody thing has forced its way almost out your crack. Have you ever had to take a shit on a train?
It really is quite a frightful strain.
At first there is the horror of what you might find in the pan. A foul, disgusting mess some other buggers dumped then ran. You would not think it hard to pull the flush
until you try yourself and no water from there does gush.
And then you know the matronly aunts who stands next in the queue will think the fecal mountain is entirely down to you.